Good morning everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have a video for you showing what we have in our morning basket. Okay, we use this basket for all of our group work, and I'm going to go through and just show you what we have in here right now. The first thing we have is this composition notebook. It is my notebook I just started using this week. Daily I write in what we do, things I need to get done, and it's really helping me to feel more accomplished, like we're accomplishing some schoolwork and getting some things done. And on days that we don't do any book work, I try to write in things we have worked on or done outside of actual book work that are educational and that the kids have learned from. So that's the first thing I have in there. This is our read aloud for right now, Bound for Oregon. Keep that in there. This is a new book that we just got in the mail from Master Books. It was on flash sale, and I put it in there so that I can read it to the kids at some point during our morning basket days. The next thing is America's Story 1. We have 2 chapters, well, 1.5 chapters left in this book to finish up from last year, and then we'll move on to America's Story 2. I use this as a read aloud. We don't do the worksheets that go with America's Story. I do have them, but I find that the kids don't do very well with them, so we just use this as a read aloud and do some notebooking instead of the worksheets. The next book is about penguins. Yesterday or the day before, I think the day before, we read about penguins in our devotional, and so we had this in there to look at for some extra pictures. We also have the Magic School Bus Arctic Adventure. I'll read this one eventually as part of our science. The next one is If You Traveled West in a Covered Wagon. This goes along with our time period of American history, and so we try to read a little bit of this every day with our America's Story. The next thing I have in here is my Flip to Fun Schooling journal or handbook. I don't use this as often as I'd like, but if the kids are coloring or something, I will get it out and work in it a little bit and do some coloring in it. It has really cute coloring pages, so I like to do that and color in there. Next is our devotional. Today we'll be reading about the cockroach, but this is God's Amazing Creatures and Me from Master Books. I purchased this on PDF, and then I have so far 3 printed for kids to read along with me sometimes when I read.
I'm done, Mom.
Okay. Next is my dyslexia games. The kids do dyslexia games every day. We do 2 pages, and I decided I would like to join them, so I printed myself off the first book of Level B, and I keep it in here so it's easy for me to find. Next is Noah, Didn't It Rain? This book is also from Master Books, and I have it in here to read one of these days when we get around to it. The next one is Sea Under the Sea. When we first started our morning basket, I had each kid pick out a book they wanted to read, and so we filled our basket with those, and we're slowly working our way through reading them. Next is the Magic School Bus Lost in the Solar System, another science book. We also have the Magic School Bus Inside the Earth. We have Laura Ingalls Wilder Country. This is a neat book that's got a lot of pictures of pioneer life and original pictures from Laura Ingalls Wilder, so we have that in there for referencing and looking at.
And I picked it.
Yeah, you picked that one. Next we have our Passport to America. This is for U.S. Geography. I just got this in the mail this week, but I plan on incorporating it one day a week. We will be doing geography instead of history. So we'll be working our way through this Passport to America and the Children's Atlas of the U.S. I do plan to print the worksheets for these because they're fun, more interactive worksheets rather than just fill in the blanks. They have some fun things that go with them. So we'll be doing this once a week to learn some of the U.S. geography. Let's see. My last thing in here is just my box of colored pens for when I decide to color in my journal. So that is everything in our morning basket. As we work our way through books, I will replace them. Once we've read all of the books that the kids want to read, then I'll have them each go through, pick a new book, and then we'll fill our basket back up with those. So the history books will stay in there, and then they'll get replaced with more history books. And yeah, the things I'll use all year will stay in, but as we read through books, we'll just replace them with new ones and refill. So that is what is in our morning basket. I hope you enjoyed checking it out. Make sure you leave me a thumbs up if you did, and if you want to see more videos like this one, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.